curious for where the hell we're going now. Well, no, I would say Eyesight are probably the best vocal-driven deathcore band to exist right now, to be fair. That's what I'd put them. Ooh, that line is fucking sexy, man. That vocal line on me.
I shall cast in the pearls before the swine. I shall cast a pearls before the fucking swine.
Man, it's like proper like black metal, but just with crazy deathcore vocals, man. It's literally that way. Yeah, no, it did. I agree, man. I agree totally. Damn, it's so lyrically focused. I was just letting it go, man. I was just letting that shit roll because I kind of had to. Like, there wasn't a pause point. Like, yeah. And it's not even like a lot of lyrics really, but like this is very much against God himself, against him, against that creation that we came up with. But still, let's see. There is a serpent coiling around my neck, the adoring crescent moon in blazing night. The holy river Ganga flowing through my matted hair in the ancient times before I learned of who I am. So like, this is going back in time again. This is going, so we have the birth, now we go through the journey. Like, I'm assuming that angel coming down is probably someone like Mary. I'm assuming it's something like that. It could be a literal angel, but I'm assuming it's something like that from the previous song. But yeah, it's making more sense now. Like, it's not like a whole coherent story because it's like a short EP. This is an idea of where they want to go. This is an idea of concepts they have, I think, which is kind of the best way to look at an EP, in my opinion. But still, if I'm the missing link between the pig and the divine, so like if he's the in-between, you've got she and you've got divine, he's the pig in between. He's the Nephilim of whatever the fuck is in between, right? Then I shall cast the pearls before the swine. I am no good shepherd of an ox, but a solitude of the loneliest star, like 1,000 shrines subsumed into the void, like a dead space in between suns. Like, yeah, he's the in-between, like he says. That's what all this means. He's not one or the other. He's himself, the only one of his kind, the only one to exist in solitude by himself. He's not the sun nor the earth. He's the blackness of space in between. He's the unknown aspect, which is the deadliest, scariest bit. For me, that's where I would view it anyway. But still, but is a god to live in a dog? No, but the highest of us are. Like, because in his mind, he's not either, but he's much, much more powerful than humans, I would imagine. So he's very much like a god in a sense. Not like as all-knowing, all-seeing, but very much power-wise in that sense, in that aspect, in that essence. Then, yeah, so it's like, but if the highest of us are made to live as dogs, even though we are gods, why should we do this? Why should we not rebel? Why should we not fight? Why should we not do these things? And then obviously we go into this, which we'll go into at the end, man, but still, let's go. Boy, man, we got a solo. I never expected to have a solo, man. That's so cool. This band can do everything, man. Sure. It sounds sick too, to be fair. That player was sick with the concept. Fuck me, man, that low is ridiculous, I can't say. Fucking hell, man. Holy shit, man. That was absolutely insane. Like, as Skull says, man, this EP just bumped down a lot of bands. It did. It fucking, Disembodied Tyrant and Sinestia was, like, my song of the year, right? And then I listened to Stillborn Angel, and I'm like, you know what? I don't know anymore. I literally don't know anymore, but EP-wise, like, this is the best album, EP, whatever the fuck I've done this year so far. Easily. Bar none. Just straight. It doesn't matter. Like, even, I'm gonna do Mental Cruelty later on in the shit, and even they're not bridging this gap either, to be fair. Like, so, no, I don't think anything's really going up to this shit. Like, this is, like, top tier, deathcore, whatever the fuck, man. Small band, new band, but fucking talented. Beyond measure, mate, but still. Let's do the last little bit before I talk more. So, Elohim, I shall not forgive. Adonai, I shall not forgive. The living God, I shall not forgive. Or I shall not forgive. Jesus Christ, I forgive thee not. So, all of the deities, all of the people who are being worshipped will not be forgiven this. He's a living God, he's a living embodiment of a God, of an in-between, of a grey area, black area, whichever way you want to go about it. So he is having that grandeur, in a sense, or having that where he wants to be more, and he can because he's powerful. Like, I would imagine something that in between divine and human, it has to be, right? If I am a link between the pig and divine, I shall cast the pearls before the swine. Inhuman what now claims the earth? Isn't this what has become of me? I, Satan, have now taken this world. That's where he declined. That's where he decides what he is, where he sees what he is. He's that bridge, that gap, he's that, like, he's that in-between, he's that literal I, Satan, he's literally the embodiment of that, but born in such a different way. I kind of love the backstory is very, very, very clever. Like, the writing is 10 out of 10, man. The writing is absolutely, like, masterful, in my opinion. Musically, it's fucking powerful too, like, heavy as fuck. Like, crazy vocal switches and vocal lines, and even a solo, man. Can't be beating just having at least one solo. I know it's very hard to put solos in a very, very, very heavy deathcore, especially vocal-driven deathcore. It's something that isn't really seen as much. But yeah, as I said, this is the best EP album we've done this year. By a lot, I would say. And I don't think there's going to be anything to match this year, in my opinion. Like, I don't think so. I could be mistaken on that fact. There could be a few bands that have, but for this, man, this is one of my absolute favourites. Like, it's dark, it's disgusting, it's fucked up in so many ways, but at the same time, it's very much going against religion, going against humanity, going against everything, trying to throw back towards all of that to show how fucked up we are, how fucked up religion is, how fucked up everything is in between, and to kind of have like disgusting elements, and to kind of throw a lot of logic into the situation as well, to throw like a lot of other things into that. You can really take a lot out of this album. Like, because I really only listened to it once as I'm reacting to it and breaking it down. Well, twice this time technically, but once with lyrics, should we say. Like, doing it, like, I get very limited time to put everything that I could think of. Like, I usually think of things afterwards. I'm like, I should have said this or this, but honestly, man, this was fucking masterpiece level, like a masterpiece of a fucking EP. Like, I started at 8:30, right? Like, my time. It's almost 9:30 right now. I spent almost an hour on this, and it's 4 songs long, man. What the actual fuck? Either way, I hope you guys fucking enjoyed, man. This was absolutely sick. I will see you guys in the very next video. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.